That child doesn't look like anyone in this family. I've always said it. Patricia said that at Easter dinner, in front of 14 people, while my 4-year-old daughter Lily was 12 feet away arranging plastic eggs on the living room carpet. My name is Renata. I'm 34. This is the story of how my mother-in-law spent $189 to destroy my marriage, and how those same results handed me everything I needed to end her. By the time you finish this, she will have lost far more than she bargained for. The house Patricia rules is a 4-bedroom colonial in Denton, Ohio, the kind of town where everyone's grandmother went to the same high school, and nobody forgets anything. Sunday dinners happen at her table. Holidays happen at her table. The seating arrangement has never changed in 11 years. My husband Daniel sits to her right. His brother Marcus sits to her left. I sit at the far end, next to whoever drew the short straw that week. I married Daniel when I was 26. Lily arrived 3 years later, early, small, with my olive skin and my father's dark eyes. Patricia handed her back to me at the hospital and said, "She's very exotic looking." Daniel laughed. I filed it. It accumulated the way these things do, slowly, then all at once. At Lily's 2nd birthday, Patricia unwrapped every gift before Lily could touch them. "I just want to see what people brought," she said. When I reached for a box, she said, "Let me. You'll tear it wrong." At Thanksgiving 2022, she corrected me in front of the whole table for pronouncing my own mother's recipe incorrectly. "That's not how you say sofrito," she said. I looked it up. Then Easter. Then the DNA test. Patricia had asked to take Lily to the park alone, first time she'd ever asked. I said yes. 2 weeks later, Daniel came to me pale-faced, holding his phone. His mother had sent him results from a consumer ancestry kit. She had swabbed Lily's cheek at that park. She had paid $189. She had submitted my daughter's DNA without my knowledge or consent. She included a note, "I needed to be sure." I read the results once. I put the phone on the counter. I said, "I need some air," and I walked to the backyard and stood in the cold for 4 minutes. Then I came inside and called my sister. The results showed exactly what any geneticist would have told her for free: Lily is Daniel's biological daughter. They also showed something Patricia hadn't considered: the regional ancestry breakdown. I called an attorney named Sandra Cho the next morning. In Ohio, submitting a minor's DNA without parental consent is not a gray area. Sandra used the phrase potential civil liability within the first 6 minutes. I also called Lily's pediatrician and requested documentation confirming Lily's date of birth, delivery record, and the unbroken chain of custody from hospital to home. I had every document Patricia would have needed, had she simply asked. I organized everything into a folder. Dates. The test receipt Daniel forwarded me. Patricia's note in her own handwriting. Sandra's intake summary. 17 pages total. The following Sunday dinner, Patricia made her announcement at the table, all 11 family members present. She said the test had confirmed things, and that she only did it out of love. I opened the folder. I slid Sandra's letter to Daniel first. Then I placed Patricia's handwritten note in the center of the table where everyone could read it. I read one line from the Ohio statute aloud. I did not raise my voice once. Patricia's face went the color of the tablecloth. I said, "The results confirmed she's your granddaughter. They also confirmed you violated her privacy before she was old enough to understand what privacy means. Those two things are both true at the same time." Patricia did not apologize that night. She sent Daniel a text 3 days later calling me vindictive. Marcus's wife, Joanna, called me the following week and said she'd always felt something was off at those dinners. That was the closest thing to an apology I received from that family. Daniel and I are still married. It has required work. He chose wrong for too long, and he knows it. I no longer attend Sunday dinners at that table. Lily is 5 now. She knows her grandmother by first name only, which was Lily's own instinct, not my instruction. I lost a version of belonging I had tried to earn for 8 years. I gained the understanding that I had been auditioning for a role that was never going to be offered. The DNA test Patricia ordered to erase me instead documented exactly who she is. I am Renata. My daughter is mine. That was never actually in question except in one woman's mind. The results were always going to say that.